today's very casual video, I thought I would do my office tour. And I did film it, and then I lost the footage, and I filmed it on my big camera with a different lens that wasn't very good for what I wanted. And then I was like, I'm vlogging and I have a good, or a decent, I think, vlogging camera. Why don't I just use this, because I can then just hold it on the tripod. Okay, it's not going to be perfectly filmed, but you know. And one thing to note before we go round, it's not perfectly tidy, but I thought I'd do a realistic show round of my office as it normally looks, as opposed to having it picture perfect, because I just don't have time for it. So I'm just going to like do this here. Here's the printer, but yeah. This is the office kind of space as a whole. Yes, the floor needs a hoover because I've got some paper down there. I need a little bin because I chuck the paper as I'm working kind of down there and it just gets messy. This isn't the printer I use for printing, so I'm just kind of leaving it. This is like invoicing printer that I've got because it prints well, just not stickers particularly well. So let's go to the desk first. Let's add a bit more light in here because it's very backlit and like just not great in this area otherwise. So this at the moment is currently importing footage that I've just filmed on my big camera. I've got my silhouette down here. I just have one because that's all I need for now. I'm not hugely successful, like I said, so I just have the one. It does the job. My phone, some extra memory cards that need importing stuff. This looks terrible, but this Mac has done me so well. I've got a MacBook Pro which I got from a friend. I paid for it like on a bit cheaper. It's not one of the newer ones, but it has a hardware issue, I think, and I haven't got the money to go and get it fixed as of yet. So I'm just using this one, and I use a keyboard because obviously this keyboard, it randomly broke. It was so weird. One day when I was on holiday, it just broke. I think something got in the system and just like broke it. So anyway, I just use a spare keyboard. It works fine. I've got it on this tray, which is really good when you're in bed as well, because you can lean it on you and you don't get really hot, and it just helps. But I just have it all over here because I feel like it's best for me to situate myself at a desk to work. So there's that. Then here's my massive printer, which is just so big and annoying. It just looks so ugly, but it's essential. So there we go. Okay, so this unit came from Argos. Anything I can, I will link down below actually. So this unit, like the whole table set, sorry, came from Argos, and it's really good. We put it together and actually it's very good. It wasn't very expensive, but it does the job. And it's just got these 3 drawers, and actually they're relatively decent size. So we've got all our pens and pencils in here, drawing-y stuff, all those bits and bobs. One of the pencil cases is missing though, which concerns me. And then the knobs aren't completely straight because I put them on. And then this is all like just books, so like colouring books. I've got my personal planner, my big happy planner, a file of facts which I still need to do a review on. I got sent this and I love it, but I haven't done a review on it yet. Colouring books, just books to write notes in, all sorts of books in there. I love this one. This is from Thailand. Beautiful. Let's put all that back in there. I'm wanting to get the new Erin Condren planner, and then I'm going to get the new Happy planner as well. I just haven't got around to it yet. Okay, next is just, so this is the, I won't show you that actually because that's the printing paper I use. So yeah, and then I've got black paint in here for a little DIY project me and Shan did. Some wall filler because this room has natural movement and some of the wall bits have come off. Just some bin bags for our bin. It's a really random drawer. Incense, a light bulb, a spare one, which actually I think will work for my bedside table. Candles, lots of paintbrushes from our DIY project. Some oil for our oil burner. Random candle, which I have to burn down, but it's a Christmas one. And some ink for the printer that I use for invoicing, so I don't really care if you see that one. And then I bought this chair as well from Argos. Now it doesn't have arms on it, but actually I'm kind of used to it now and I don't really care. I got it with no arms because it was cheaper, and I got it in white because we've got a lot of black in this room and I wanted to just add something a bit brighter to it. And it's just like a mesh chair. It's got wheels, it's squishy, it's a bit dirty already, but it didn't cost a lot, so I don't really care. I need to get something for the floor to help it roll, you know, like the little plastic sheets, because it's really annoying. But you know. And this purple luxurious little rug here, I don't actually know where it came from, because I got it from my mama for a birthday. I think when she did designed my room, my bedroom in my old house when she was still around, she got me this, and I don't know where she got it from, but I love it, and it's so soft. And I thought black and purple and white go really well together, so I just add it here. I need to cut this label off, but it's nice to have because when people get cold, there's a blanket. Equally, when I get cold, there's a blanket. It has a bit more padding, and it's just nice. Under here is a mess. So first of all, I need to do something with all of these wires. This is just charging my Canon battery. This is all sorts of bits, like an extra charge for my Mac that permanently stays here. This is such an old school extension unit that I really should get a new one. It worries me. Don't know what that's for, probably the silhouette. That plugs into the other one. It's just a bit of a shizer show down here because that's really a bit dangerous. So I need to do it in a bit of a clever way, make it look neater, but for now it does the job. And then down here it's just some random like concept designs, and then in there there's more, and some old stickers and stuff in there. And then just up here, actually, there's the Mac, which looks really bad, but it's not. Well, it is under quite a lot. That paper should be on the bottom, but it's not. I need to rearrange this. My stickers paper there, which again shouldn't really be there. I've just chucked it all in here. Also a new silhouette mat, because this is what happens with a long-term use of a silhouette mat. Like, you regularly need to buy new ones. Mine's cut through, but it still does the job. Just some coloured card paper we got from Thailand for a whole £1. Just for like more concept stuff. This is just paper that's and like old sticker paper and paper that's kind of a bit gross looking, but we can use for like practice things. So I really like this unit because you could have the choice, like when you put it together, whether to have the 3 bits this side or this side. And I kind of wish I had it the other way now, but it made more sense to have these here because it holds the printer up, so it's a bit more sturdy. And it's just, I don't know, it's good. It's a clever way of having storage, but it's actually quite a slimline unit. And it fits just about flush with the sofa, which is good. So moving over here, this is just a bit messy, but I did this because this over-the-door hanger was supposed to fit over the door. Doesn't bloody fit, does it? So I've put my headphones on it for now. I'm just probably going to hang a few bits that I use regularly just here because why not? It's not particularly neat, but you know. And then up here, the first thing you've got is this over here. Ignore the really rude picture. That was Shan being Shan. It's a Monday to Sunday planner. So we put like things that are set in stone, like work shifts for Shan, my working out that I've done. I like to make notes of it. If there's any specific appointments, I'll just cover that up. And then there's little stickers you can use if you want, bits and bobs. I just like it to have like certain things written down so we know kind of what we're doing in the week. My lamp, which cost me £4 from Wilko's. This is like a little stationery holder. But my stationery holder thing at the minute, my stationery holder, it's got like my our business cards in it, which I want to get newer ones. Business cards, some sellotape. This is actually a really big mess, but I'm waiting to get my actual pencil pot to kind of tidy it. So this is a bobcat skull head that Shan got in America. It's just up here because why not? This is just a holder for random stuff like little sticky notes, my extra blade for the silhouette, these cards that came with the business cards, just little things. It's a bit pointless, but I just have it anyway because why not? And this is my like daily to-do list and things like that. Shan's added his little section, I've got mine. It's a bit outdated though, so I need to re-update it. And then this, let's move that out the way, is the printer that I just use for invoicing. It didn't work out particularly well for printing stickers, but invoicing is fine. Then I've got my Canon camera bits here. I've decided I think I might keep them just up here, or alternatively probably with my actual camera would make more sense, but they're just up there for now because I was just doing a little talk about them. This unit is really old and not in a good condition, but it actually doesn't look so bad. It's black, it fits in, and it just serves the purpose that we need it for at the moment. If I had it my way, I'd have like a whole IKEA room, but I can't afford IKEA at the moment on my budget. So then under here is just like files for things, which, you know, this is like invoicing, and these are just extra files for the time being. My dad-in-law gave us just because he didn't need them. This is some of our packaging for certain different things. So that we've got our boxes. These are like for if you spend like certain amounts of money, like you get extra special packaging. Some just really cute bits and bobs from Thailand that we just have. This is a Thai pillow, which is actually like for meditation, but I keep it under there just because I don't have anywhere else to put it. And then under here is just like a couple of Macs that don't work anymore, which we don't know what to do with, because I don't know if you should ever really throw them away. And just like my lighting and camera equipment under there, and some bits that I always like, electronical stuff I need to get hold of all the time. So like lighting, there's a little speaker in there, those bits and bobs. And then I've got my camera down here. Normally I take the lens off, that's why it's looking a bit awkward in there. But so this unit is like one of those like ones where you've got the canvassy boxes but also like space. So I kept it that way. Like I could have bought an extra set of boxes, but I didn't really want to. I just quite liked it like this. But maybe at some point I'll buy the boxes. So it's got an old school hard drive, a newer hard drive. My hard drive is somewhere, oh there's my hard drive. A big battery at the back for like, you know, traveling. Canon camera. This is my camera I use for filming like my big videos. In here is a whole, it's very heavy. It's actually got a PlayStation 2 in it, but it's all of the like equipment and stuff that we don't, like electric stuff that we use but don't regularly use. Loads and loads of leads in there. Then I've got this Live Laugh Love thing, which is super cute. My mum bought me this, and actually you're supposed to hang it on the wall, and I will when we move into our own sort of place. But it's got two sections, so the front stuff is all my stuff, the second selection is all Shan's stuff, and I love the fact that mine has a pee stick in it, or a pee thing in it, because I'm always ill and I've got to take that to the hospital. Which isn't really funny, but I just think it's just, I don't know, amusing, I guess. Best laugh or cry. This drawer, it makes me so happy when I open this, is all packaging. I won't go all the way down, but you can kind of see there's our plain like packaging things. These again I bought for those people who order like big orders, or when I do like incentives, and you're like, say like for example, I don't know, make an order. If you receive them in one of these, you get like a coupon or something like that. You know, cool things like that. I just have them for. This is Shan's one. I won't open it. It's got all his boys' stuff in it. I let him have, for an incentive to make the room tidier, I let him have his own drawer because I'm nice. This is my little cute kawaii cloud, which he bought me, which is actually a kid's nightlight, but you know, shh. This has got some medication in it, including my birth control pill, and back there are the Tiger Balm. These are the best. I love these. I needed a lifetime supply of them, and they're really cheap in Thailand, so I bought quite a few back, and I just had a friend go out there and he bought some back for me. But they are the best things ever, and I use them for my back and stuff instead of using medication. It's really good for you. Well, it's better for you. Then this is like our book stuff. It's basically all of Shan's games, a few things that need to go under the bed, a couple of CDs not in their case for some reason, and a few of my books. Some of these like Clean Eating, Deliciously Ella. This is an Ed Sheeran book and a nail art book. There's a couple of other books at the back which are kind of hidden, and the budget planner book, which I've not used yet, which is really, really bad. And then up here are all like the little things we used to send out in our mystery boxes, which we're going to continue to do, but it will start to get a more Englishy feeling, I guess, at some point. And this tray is like holding not much at the minute, but essentially it's going to be like or printed stickers, cut stickers, sent, like ready to send, or like invoices or something. I wanted a 3-tiered one, so I had the option. This has got all of the ones I've cut out for taking photos. They're like my photography ones. And then I've got my little plant up here, which is definitely not fake in any way at all, and a little oil burner, which is a bit gross because Shan ruined it because he's a bloke and useless. So yeah, that's pretty much, if I go like this, and let it focus. That is pretty much the office space. Oh, it's really hard to do this without getting in that printer, so if you know what it is, or whatever, you know. So that's the office space. Sorry this video wasn't like the best quality, but I just thought it was easier to do it more vlog style than try and set it up and do it all perfectly. Oh, I feel like I'm still zoomed in. Oopsie, I've been zoomed in for ages. Yeah, and sorry that I realised as I was filming that I kept like going like this as I was filming, just moving it into the wrong place. So hopefully you got the general gist of my office. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know how you manage to keep an office, like if you have a small space, or you know, any tips and tricks and things like that, or how you work. I'm going to do a whole video of like working from home and staying motivated, because obviously I have a job, but I also do a lot of work from home. It's hobbying from home, but it's still stuff that you have to be dedicated to doing. Yeah, let me know those bits and bobs, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.